Good evening, everyone. If you are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Good evening, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know, guys. Okay, the sound is low. No issues in that. I will try to speak a little bit louder. Okay. So actually, I have lost my specs, and this is the only specs that I'm having as my backup that has the power inside of it. So I have no like other option rather than to wear this. Okay. So it's not to look cool. It's out of my own disparity that I have to do this. Okay. Still in the office, guys. Still in the office. So again, we don't have any other options as well. Okay. So how was your day, guys? Please let me know. So how to prepare to get the highest package? Nandini will definitely like answer this particular question in today's class, so you don't have to worry about it. And today we will be looking at what are the different things that you need to learn to become a front-end engineer, back-end engineer, maybe a cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, or a software engineer. So we will look at these different stuff so that you guys are able to understand it. And although along with the same, we will try to make sure that we are able to move a little bit further in CSS as well. Okay. Okay, guys. So, what happened with today's AI Day 7 class, Pranav? Actually, I was not feeling well, as I've already said. I feel a bit feverish. I don't know why. So I wasn't able to prepare for the class itself, but don't you worry. I made sure by Monday we will be able to have the class anyhow. So I will make sure that there is we are able to complete the AI Day 7 by Monday, because that's a class that I've been preparing for a very long period of time and I really wanted to have that class. So we cannot cancel the class, guys, because the project is something that I really want to share with you. That's the reason why we will definitely have the bootcamp. You don't have to worry about it. Just give us a few days and we'll take care of it, because a lot of different things that is happening right over here. So we'll definitely take our time and we will try to make sure that you guys are able to enjoy the same as well. Okay. I think so. That is the reason why my voice is also a little bit subdued today, because like I'm not feeling that great. But no issues. We will definitely try to make sure that today's class is amazing, and whatever you guys need from our end, we are able to provide it to you guys as well. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. We will be having the class today, guys. Do not worry about it. Okay. We'll be having the class today, guys. Do not worry about it. So, in our today's class, the main topic that we are going to discuss is career counseling. Okay, I'll be letting you guys know what are the different stuff that you need to learn. And I would like to know like what is your current. So everybody in just one message. Okay, I don't want two different messages right now. Okay, listen to my question very carefully and then provide me with an answer as well. Okay, then provide me with an answer as well. Okay, what I want from you guys is very simple. Okay, which year of college you are in and what do you want to achieve? Like, okay, so I want to get placed at this particular thing, or I want to get placed in this particular company. And from a very practical standpoint, okay, it shouldn't be like I want to go to NASA. Like, you know your own capabilities, you know where you stand right now, and you know what you need to study to go to that particular position. Okay, but from a very practical standpoint, what do you feel is the company that you will end up at? Okay, the year, comma, and the company. Okay, so Mahapatra, first year Microsoft. Okay, see, that is the main point. You need to be practical. Okay, a lot of people are saying Microsoft great, Amazon great. Okay, okay, there's a lot of different companies that are coming in. I'm not able to see everyone. Third year Microsoft. So Vaishnavi Joshi, if you are in your third year and you want to get placed into Microsoft, Up till now, you must have got the summer internship in Microsoft. If you have still not got the summer internship in Microsoft, first of all, you are one step behind from the rest of the crowd to get into Microsoft itself. The second thing is that you should be having at least a good profile on Lead Code and an amazing profile on CodeChef. Only on these two platforms, Hacker or Hackerrank, I don't even consider them to be a platform anymore. Your data structure algorithms and competitive programming should be above, like almost good, not great, but good enough. Okay, as well as your development side, you should have some projects in web development. Okay, so for those who are aiming for Microsoft, this is the current situation that you should be in. For those who are looking at first year and they are aiming for companies like Google, I'll just let you guys know that Lead Code and CodeChef, you have to be great at it, okay, not just good, and you have to be master, okay, on code forces. At least that much should be there to even think about sitting in Google's interview. Okay, so if you are in like fourth year Tesla, okay, so I will not even comment upon that, but yeah. Second year BCG, that is a great aim to have. Okay, it's very practical and I think so it should be achievable as well. Fourth year Infosys, again 2021 passed out Amazon. Okay, so with gap if you are having, it might be a bit of hindrance to get into Amazon, but for Amazon, just one thing: Lead Code, you have to have an awesome profile, you will get into Amazon. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so that's the main point. Like, you guys are aiming very high above. Okay, either there are three things that can be wrong with you guys. Okay, those who are aiming very high, either you are a god, like a Chad level person, and I'm not able to recognize that from sitting right over here. Um, or else the first thing that I'm pretty sure it is that you have no idea how to get into these companies. You have no idea what their interview process are, how many people are applying right over there. I'm even sure most of the people don't even know where to apply to at least get your resume seen by these companies. Okay, somebody will say that career page mein jaake apply kar do. It does not happen like that. Okay, you need to find places where you are able to apply, where your profile is at least seen. So first thing that I'm thinking that it's pretty wrong is you have no idea how these companies hire. The second thing that I'm feeling from looking at the different answers that are coming in is that you have no guidance that is there. Okay, you have no guidance in what to study, where to study from, okay, what to do. So that is also something that I'm able to see most of the people having little to no knowledge right now and aiming. Like, it's like saying the exact same thing that I'm asking a first standard student that, okay, dude, what do you want to do? And he just knows ABCD and he's saying I want to go into IIT. Like, I will go into IIT itself. It's just not possible. Learning just ABCD right now, you cannot aim for IIT. But yes, you can like just get an idea. Okay, so this is the entrance examination. This is the kind of study material that I have to study, and this is the pathway that I have to follow. That is important. Okay, see, anybody from the entire like industry can get into these companies itself at any point of time, because it's like I said, it's just an examination. There's a proper method, there's a proper structure that you need to follow, but at the end, yes, you could get into any of these companies. I cannot say for companies like Tesla. Okay, for that I'm not at all sure because they don't hire from India itself. That's a fact that is there. But for companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Atlassian, these big ass companies, or even small companies like not small companies but companies with smaller pay grade like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Cognizant, as many of these people hire from a lot of different places in India. So we have a great and a good understanding about these like things itself. Okay, So let's try to first of all understand. Okay, let's try to first of all understand about what are these different companies hiring, like what is their hiring procedure. Okay, first of all, to understand what we need to study for competing with you guys for such a great company or such a great position, and as a like our average pay, for example, Google hires from us. The last time Google hired 7 people from us, the average placement was 5 people from us. The average placement was 60 lakhs per annum. 60 lakhs per annum. That is a life changing amount of money. Not even some families together, their entire family sometimes does not make this kind of money that a fresher that at the age of 21 is able to earn at a company like Google. Microsoft hired some 9 people from us, and the average pay that they gave us was 48 lakhs per annum. So of course, like these companies are giving a lot of amount of money, and of course they will be taking it out from you as well. But yeah, let's first try to understand what is their interview process. How do they shortlist students? How do they select students to get into these companies itself? Now, this is something that is similar. Either you aim for TCS, Infosys, or Google or Microsoft. This process that I'm going to tell you guys is the exact same. This process that I'm going to tell you guys is the exact same. Okay. See, guys, like I've already told you, this is a career counseling session. Okay. See, we are not here to just tell you that, okay, this is CSS, this is HTML, and this is the project, blah, 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 done. And after that, you are back to square zero. You have no fucking clue what to do next. You're going from one bootcamp to the other, gaining like a little bit piece of knowledge right here and there. But you aren't still like, see, you could prepare for thermodynamics. You can read 1 or 2 chapters of thermodynamics. You can read 1 or 2 chapters of like mechanics itself, but you will never be able to compete in examination like IIT, JEE mains or advanced. Okay, you will score like very poor, like 20-30 marks in the examination, don't get enough rank to get into any of the big IITs or NITs at any point of time, and your life sucks at the end. So life will always give you opportunities. If you are able to grab it as fast as possible, then yeah, you will be able to achieve great things in life. Otherwise, it's back to square zero and start from zero itself with something new. That is an opportunity that is given to you guys from various different places. But yeah, so let's see what can be done right now. Okay. So let's first, we will be looking at both the companies, startup companies, as well as we'll be looking at your big ass companies itself. We'll first focus on companies like Google, Microsoft, or even companies like TCS, Infosys, any IT company, any IT MNC company. What is their process of hiring? Let's first try to understand that. If we are able to understand that, basically we are able to understand how these companies are able to hire, then we will be able to proceed further with it as well. Okay. Okay, so the first thing that you have to these companies have is basically resume based shortlisting. See, now let me ask you this. How many of you think that resume based shortlisting is something that happens right now? How many of you think that resume based shortlisting is a thing that happens right now? Can you guys let me know? How many of you guys think that resume based shortlisting is something that happens as of this particular point of time? And this is something that, why do we think this? Because okay, companies take the resumes from us. It has been resume is something that is a piece of paper that everybody takes it from me, and all my seniors say that okay, so resume is a very important piece of paper, palana dimkana, and we accept that without even thinking about something. Just think about it. These companies like maybe Google, maybe Amazon, maybe TCS, Infosys, they get more than 10 to 30 million resumes. 10 to 30 million resumes every single year. Do you really think that they have enough time to sit and read through all those resumes? Can you guys let me know? Just think about it from a logical standpoint itself. Do you really think that they have enough time to actually sit and think and read through 10 to 30 million resumes a year, where these companies are paying enormous amount of money to their employees with enormous benefits as well? Do you really think that the company won't go bankrupt by hiring like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people just to read through like 100 resumes a day? It's just not possible. It's just not possible. They don't have enough money, they don't have enough manpower, they don't have enough time. And each of these people who they are hiring, they need to be excellent at their work as well. They need to have a prior experience in what they are hiring for. Because if you are giving a shit person a resume for web development, if he is not able to recognize the skills out of it, then that's of no use. Initially, yes, when you are looking at it from a like a university point of view, sometimes yes, resume based shortlisting is present, and for that you need to make sure that your resume just looks very professional in nature. Now, see, what has been done is that because there is no human intervention right over here in the industry, because see, why I'm explaining you all this is because of three different facts. First, I was a student in your own shoes. Like, I was from a particular college. I completed my college. I went into Reliance. I went into Geo. I went into Google. I went into Fastel. I went into several different startups as well, working as a data analyst, data scientist, full stack engineer, software engineer, and multiple machine learning engineer, and many other positions as well. So I have that kind of feel about when I was in your shoes and when I became the person that you aim to be. Both of them have been at every point of time. The second point is that I've been conducting hiring drives for more than 36 companies. So DevTown has its collaboration with 36 different companies that you must have seen at any point of time. If you have ever went through our PPT, you must have seen that we are having our collaboration with these 36 companies which hire directly from us every single month. And this is the placement statistics for the last month itself, where they had hired a total of 800 students from us. So with an average placement for full stack development being 13.3 lakhs per annum, and data science being 12.7 lakhs per annum. That was the average placement that we were able to get. So we conduct the hiring drives for all these companies as well. So I have a great understanding what these companies require, because they send us the requirements every single month, and we then provide those trainings to the students. We get them trained to those requirements. We shift them to the company itself. The company takes on the interview and they hire them directly. So we have that understanding what the company wants. And I have been conducting interviews for positions in data science, in software engineering, and full stack for 15 different companies as well, where I used to go and conduct the interviews to hire students. So I have been there on the other side of the table as well, seeing at you guys and taking up a decision whether to hire you or not, and on the basis of what particular stuff should I hire you. So I have a great understanding about how these companies have a good hiring process, and that is what I'm sharing with you guys. And this is very important to understand, guys, at any point of time. Okay, the first thing is resume based shortlisting. So what these companies have done is that they have something that we call as parser. Okay, PARSER. Why did you left Google? The reason is very simple: money. Okay, so Fossil was offering me almost 50% more than what Google was offering me. I quit my job and shifted right over there. I've already had my first year stocks vested, so I didn't care about it as well. And see, it's great to feel like you should be very like loyal to the company that has taken you in and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, money is always a factor. Like DevTown, conducting DevTown, organizing this entire events and doing everything. As DevTown is a non-profit organization, we have to push in money all the time. Like, we don't earn anything out of DevTown. I just love teaching and traveling, so I spend a lot of these two things. So that is the reason why I decided ki like they are it's offering me a little bit more and I will be switching on. Currently I'm decided, like I'm thinking, I've not decided it right now, but I've got another offer So I'm thinking about switching the company again. So see, in the software engineering, it's very common to switch companies every 6 months. So the specs. So actually, I lost my normal specs, and this is the only one with power, so that I'm able to see what is going on out and about around me. That's the reason why I have to wear specs. Otherwise, I don't think about anything. Okay. So, like I said, each of these companies have something called as a parser, which is basically a bot that goes through these resumes and shortlists them on the basis of it. As simple as that. So they don't have a human being for this. Okay, they have a parser that shortlists your resume. Now this parser is a bot. Okay, this parser is a bot. Now when you are having a bot at any point of time, okay, there are it needs to understand your document in as simple manner as possible. Okay, as simple manner as possible. Just think about it. Okay, if you are creating your resume, you are having a picture, you are having so many beautiful colors, some type of shapes and everything on your resume. Fonts are of like 5 different types, and there's so many different types, okay, of things that are having right over here. Okay, there's so many different kinds of stuff that you're doing on your resume itself. It is a resume. It's a professional piece of paper that nobody gives a fuck otherwise to read it and to understand, okay, this is what you know. It's not your marriage proposal. You're not here to impress that particular person by your designs. You're applying for a software engineering position, not a design intern. Okay. So don't do these type of stuff. Your resume should be very professional looking. It should be like a blank piece of paper. And I don't want 10 different pages of like text filled throughout the entire like 10 pages with random bullshit like I like to play cricket, I like to swim and all this kind of stuff. I'm not interested in your hobbies. Tell me the projects that you have worked on. Tell me the experience that you are having. Tell me the trainings that you have done. Tell me something about your college, like what is the Cgpa that you are having. Tell me your achievements. Okay, tell me some area. So for example, writing this that I was the captain of my school's cricket team makes sense because that shows a leadership and a team playing spirit rather than just writing I love playing cricket. There's a big difference between both of them. Okay, there's a big difference between both of them. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Does CGPA matter? See, CGPA matters as long as you are having a CGPA greater than 7. You are in the safe zone. Okay, you are in the safe zone. You don't have to worry about anything. But if you're having a CGPA that is less than, okay, that is less than 7, then you are in some warm waters, my boy. You need to make sure that your resume, your projects, your trainings, your experience is cut off. Okay, it's cut like cutthroat right over there. Okay, because I've seen students having like 5.9 CGPA in my batch from chemical. Okay, he wasn't even from like computer science itself. 5.9 CGPA. Shubham Kumar from our training program. He got into Goldman Sachs with an average with a placement of 34 lakhs per annum. See, it's not that in all the cases it would work. This was an exception that was there that we really were very surprised. Of course, his resume was amazing. He had done amazing projects, amazing like experience, the training as well. He had completed it perfectly. So from a skill set point of view, he had no backlogs, nothing. But his GPA was extremely shitty. Still, he got into one of the best companies, Goldman Sachs, 34 lakhs per annum. So that's the point. Okay. Well, let's try to see. Today I got a resume on LinkedIn actually, and I liked the resume. So I will show you guys the resume itself. It was so in companies, in colleges, like you are having. Oh shit! I didn't wanted to sign in using that itself. Sign in. Okay, I should be getting something on the mail. 883645. So colleges like IITs and NITs, usually resume making is something that they teach a lot. Okay, I don't know why third tier colleges you guys have such shitty resumes that I don't even want to look at. But let me just show you some of the example that I saw today, and I really liked the entire stuff. So I will just show it to you guys if I'm able to find it. I think so. This was the resume. No, I don't think so. This was it. Check. Yeah. So your resume, first of all, should be of a single page, not even two page, not front and back. Just single page, just at one glance, I should be able to see everything. Your name should be at the top. I don't want your location. So here he has put up his location as well. I don't want to look at your address. Okay, I don't care about it. If you are willing to relocate to anywhere, you don't need to put in your address. Okay, if you're not willing to relocate, okay, if you are not willing to relocate, or you are applying for something that's like it's asking you to relocate but you don't want to, then specify your location as well, just the city and the state. Do not put 5 lines of your address on your resume itself. Put in your phone number, put in your email, official email address, put in your LinkedIn account as well as your GitHub account right over there. Okay, along with the same, guys, I don't want to showcase his personal stuff to you guys, but I will just showcase the rest of the stuff. For example, education, he provided his where he has currently working, sorry, where he's currently studying. He has provided like major in electrical engineering. He has provided a cumulative GPA of 9.2 right over here. Okay, what is his department rank, second and third semester. Okay, so some of the important information he has provided right over here, along with his school like 12th and 10th have also been provided. That basically shows that he has always worked hard. If you are having, so if you're having good percentages for like 10th then 12th, then even in college, that basically shows that you're a hard working person. That's the reason of putting it inside of your resume. But your resume shouldn't be just that. Okay, you should just look at the projects that he has built. Okay, so he has built a project in React, he has built a project in Burn Stack. All those projects are a bit on the shorter end, but still, like as a second year student itself, he had done pretty well for himself. Okay, the next particular thing that you are able to see is his activities. So English literally at debating club, active member, community member, and electro clerk. So it's fine, like if you want you can put it up. It basically shows that you are an active volunteer for various stuff as well. Also the technical skills, interest and hobbies, again you don't have to put it up. Okay, this is something that I will definitely avoid. Right over here, as you are able to see, one of the suggestions that I would be having for him is he should have put up these awards at a prominent level rather than having the activities listed right over here. So it should have been awards, certifications, and training that should have been given some good priority. Also, the technical skills is something that I would have liked to see on the top of the entire resume. But as you're able to see, this is how a resume should be. The size of the character should be between 11 and 14, not less than that, not more than that. You should only use gray, black, and blue for legs. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, and it is easier right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Okay, so we'll move on to the next particular stuff, guys. So once your resume based shortlisting has been done, usually like through the parser and everything I've already told you guys, the next particular step is your coding like exam. Okay, so coding exam. This is usually nowadays taken up online itself. on various different platforms. It will be like an hour or 2 hours of examination where you will be having like 2 to 3 different coding questions. Here, your knowledge of data structures and algorithms as well as competitive programming will come in handy for you guys. So many of you guys are asking like, sir, I'm from this particular branch, I'm from chemical, I'm from civil, I'm from mechanical, I'm able to see this. Guys, please try to understand that these companies, these big companies do not care from which branch you are from. Okay, they don't care whether you are from BTech as well or not. They only care about one thing. Do you have the right skill set? Do you have the right knowledge? Are you able to beat the rest of the crowd? If yes, we want you. If not, keep on moving ahead. Because, for example, we had 2 students. One from was maritime engineering, and the other was from merchant navy. He had been working as a merchant navy itself, not even from college. He was working as a merchant navy. They joined our program. These 2 guys joined our program. Okay, both of them are right now front end engineers at Amazon. Both of them. They didn't have any background related to any kind of BTech or something like that. Leave it be like core or like circuital or something like that. Nothing. They didn't even had the background for it as well. Atulya Arya, she was from electrical. She got placed as a software analyst and Goldman Sachs. We have Abhishek Kumar. Abhishek Kumar was from civil. He was from my own batch. He was from civil. He got placed in, I guess, what was his company? Cisco. So he initially got placed in some other company, and right now he has shifted to Cisco right now. The point is that these companies do not care from what branch you are, because that is irrelevant right now. Even CSE students are not being taught what they need to learn in college. So these companies know that. A CSE student is being taught C as a language in college. They are being taught data structures and algorithms in C in college. No company wants that. They want it either in C++ or in Java. And these students who are currently there in your CS and IT, they have to relearn it, everything. So these companies already know that. That is the reason why they hire from any branch, any field, as long as you are the best. Otherwise, there's no, like, even if you are at the bottom of the entire food chain, then you can just leave it. You can just stay there and die when somebody kills you. Okay, you don't have to rise up as well. But if you want to rise up, you have to be at the top. That is the main thing. Okay. So data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming. Any field, okay, that is remotely related to IT. Okay, whether it be software testing, software penetration, ethical hacking, you are having your web development, front end, back end, DevOps, cloud, you are having your software engineering, you are having your data analysis, data scientist, data engineer, machine learning engineer, any position that is remotely associated with the firm IT will have this particular coding round inside of it. Whether it be app development, web development, anything that is there will have this particular coding exam associated with it. And if you are not able to cross this online coding exam, you are never ever going to go into a interview. Okay, they will never ever go into an interview. Okay, that is the main point that you need to focus upon, guys. You have to improve your data structures and algorithms as well as your competitive programming. If you are not able to do that, okay, there's no point in moving further, guys. Because if you're not able to pass the coding exam, you will never even get into an interview. Okay, you will never be able to showcase your skills. So data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming is very important. Okay. The next particular question, let's come up right over here, is the third, is if you are passing the coding examination. Okay. If you are passing the coding examination, then comes your interviews. In your interviews, there are 3 kinds of interviews that are there. Okay. The first one is your data structures and algorithms interview. Okay. The second one is your technical interview. And the third one is your HR interview. These are the three different type of interviews that are there at any given point of time. The data structures and algorithms interview is pretty simple. If you have cheated in the online coding exam, they need to figure out whether you have cheated or not. So they will sit in front of you, whether it be a online interview or a offline interview. They will sit in front of you. They will give you a question that, okay, this is a question that I want you to code, and they will ask you to code it in front of them itself. Like they will give you a piece of paper, or maybe if it's an online exam, they will give you an ID and they will say that, okay, start writing the code, I'm watching it, and you will have to complete it, and it will usually be related to data structures and algorithms itself, just to make sure that you haven't cheated in the online examination. If you are not able to pass this particular interview, again, you are directly, at any point of time where you are failing, you're directly removed from the interviews itself. Okay, you are not going to proceed further with the rest of the rounds. So please try to remember that. If you are not able to pass the data structures and algorithms interview, you are removed from it. The next particular interview is the technical interview. This is where it is decided whether they are going to hire you or not. This is where it is decided whether they are going to hire you or not. They will ask you questions about your projects. They will ask you questions about your experience. They will ask you questions related to your previous trainings, internships, anything that you have done or you're currently doing or you have learned at any point of time. All those things will be brought to question in this particular technical interview at any point of time, guys. If you're not able to answer those questions, you don't qualify for the job. If you are able to answer right over there, then it is decided, okay, you will be given a software engineering position, you will be given a front end, back end, DevOps or cloud computing, you will be given a project engineer or something like that. Once the technical rounds are over, then comes the HR rounds. If you have reached the HR round, only a huge fuck up can fuck this up. That is the main point with HR rounds. If you have reached an HR round, it's 99.99% sure, just like Detol, that you are going to get selected. But if you're fucking it up in the HR round, there's no other fucker in this entire world that I will curse except you. Because nobody can do that. That's how easy is it to pass this particular round. There's just a set of 35-40 questions that are there, that tell me a time where you had to showcase your leadership skills or something like that. Okay, these type of questions will be asked in the HR rounds. They're like 30-40 questions that are there. Just go through the entire question list, form the answers beforehand itself, before getting into the interview, and answer them on the spot. HR rounds are very simple. These are just in place to make sure that you are not a psychopath. Okay, that is the main thing with HR rounds. You cannot fuck this up. This is very simple, guys. Okay, I can understand DSA technical, you were bumbling, you were not able to express your ideas. But dude, HR, come on, man. Like, that is something that you can easily do it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Once we are completed with this, guys, you don't have to worry. I'll be sitting with you guys. I will be talking to you. Whatever questions that you're having, I've tried to answer it today, if you guys have time. So don't worry about it. Okay, first, what are the different things that you need to learn? What are the different languages? So many people ask, sir, how many languages it is necessary to learn to get into these big companies? Even if you learn just 2 languages, it is more than sufficient. See, there are 2 ways in which you can hold this here: either directly, or you can rotate the entire fuck around the head and then again hold it up. Okay, so it's totally dependent upon you how you want to proceed further with. You can prepare for a JEE mains and advanced exam over a span of 15 years by learning astrophysics and quantum mechanics, bionuclear fusions and all these kind of stuff. Or else you could just take up the shortest possible path, bring the syllabus home, read through the syllabus, learn whatever there is in the syllabus itself. Okay, whatever is proven by those people who came before them, and easily get into these NITs and IITs. That's the best possible path moving further. Now, see, don't apply your own brains. Why I'm saying that is because you are very less experienced. When I'm saying something that carries a weightage, because up till now I've placed almost 5,000 students. Placing 5,000 students is not a joke. Around like almost 2.5 years has been. And in that 2.5 years, I've placed almost 5,000 students, out of which 800 were placed just the last month. This month, our aim is to place at least 850 to 1,000 students. The point is that there's a lot of experience backing what I'm saying. What you are saying, it's only your hopes and some ill information that has been given by a shitty senior or a shitty teacher of yours who hasn't achieved anything in his life as of this particular point of time. Okay, so just listen to me very carefully and I will give you, see, I'm not the kind of person, I love this particular thing that whenever I say something and people say like, Q, why? Okay, do not contradict me. Ask the question why and I will explain it to you. That's my job. Explanation is my job. But proving my point right because you feel it is wrong, that is not my job. Okay, so let me explain it to you guys. The first thing is data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. So that is one of the categories. And the second category is what I call as development. And these have two languages that I associated with them. For data structures and algorithms, I call it as programming language. So this is called as programming language, and here the language that I will be selecting will be called as development language. So I'm just writing DEVLANGUAGE language right over here. So programming language and development language. Okay, so let's try to understand which particular language are we most comfortable with. Now, what do you understand by programming language? This is the language that you're going to use to program. Okay, I don't know how many of you have ever done data structures and algorithms and computer programming, but it's just your fucking logic and data structures that you have to code. It's not something that you're using libraries, you're using these modules, you're coding something up that you're able to see, nothing like that. Okay, there's a fucking question. It's like a mathematics question itself. When you used to be in your school and you had that question like Raju went home when like at 5 km per hour, he's coming back at like 10 km per hour, what will be the time that we'll reach home? These type of questions. Okay, not these type of questions of course, but similar type of questions are there, just like a mathematics problem, and you have to write the solution using programming itself, using data structures. That is what this particular thing is. Now, why are you preparing for data structures, algorithms and competitive programming? This is not something that you will be ever using in your projects. Ever. Even in the company itself, you will not be touching it until unless you want to convert from one particular company to other. Okay, if you want to change the company, yes, you will have to again switch back to data structures, algorithms, competitive programming, just like I am currently doing, because I also got one offer. I am currently again back into studying DSA and CP. So this is something that you are only doing for the purpose of cracking a job interview, cracking an examination. If you remember, you will be having 2 to 3 questions that you will have to solve in 1 to 2 hours. Okay, so there's a fixed time duration that is there, and you have to like write the code in one of the languages that you have learned. The second particular place where this exact same thing will be asked again is in the data structures and algorithms interview rounds. Okay, DSA interview rounds that are there, we'll have to do that as well. So let's think about that. Okay, so in that particular round, they will be asking you questions about that language as well, your programming language that you have chosen as for your language of choice for DSA CP. You will have to answer questions on that language as well. So the language should have less amount of jargon, the language should have less amount of information, it should be easier to understand, it shouldn't require Google to actually like answer your questions for you. Okay, now Python gets removed directly right over there. In Python, one of the biggest flaws is that that language has so much depth. both Python as well as JavaScript. They have so much depth into it, so many modules, so many things that you can do with that particular language, that you can never ever sit in an interview without the access of an internet and answer a question directly related to these languages. You should never ever choose Python or JavaScript as your programming language of choice. The best language that you can choose for is C++ or Java. And the most widely accepted languages as well. So if your interviewer is any interviewer that is there, he must be knowing one of these two languages, okay, at any particular point of time. Easier for him to understand, and there's not a lot of things that can be asked about it. Like there are like handful of 5 different stuff that will be asked, that can compile down a single sheet of paper to revise at any point of time. So always choose between C++ and Java. C is just something that your colleges are teaching you because they are outdated as fuck. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. C++ and Java, you have to worry. Okay, again I'm saying, just learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, thinking that okay, I've learned everything. The HTML, CSS, JavaScript is being taught to 10th standard students in CBSE right now. Should Google hire them directly? Do you really think Google will hire a 10th standard student right now? 10th standard students know much more than most of the people that are there in engineering colleges. That is the sadness that is there in our country. Okay. The next particular thing in development is the development language. So for example, if you are choosing, so there are two choices right over here. Okay, there are two choices that are there right over here. Either can choose between data science or full stack web development. If you're choosing full stack web development, then you will be going with JavaScript. Now, why full stack web development? I am including front end, I am including back end, DevOps, cloud, everything, so that you don't have to worry about it. Excuse me. And if you are choosing data science, okay, if you are choosing data science, then the programming language of choice is absolutely like easy to understand at any point of time. I think so anybody will be able to understand it. That is Python. Okay, Python. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Revati, if I have not misspoke at any point of time, then I think so it should be very easy to understand that you have to learn 2 languages at any point of time. Either one of the languages from C++ and Java, that is your first language, that is for DSA and CP, and the second language is between Python and JavaScript. You have to learn 2 languages, one for development, one for DSA and CP, and you have to do that simultaneously. You cannot feel that okay, first I will do DSA, then I will do development, or first I will do development and then I will do DSA. That is just not possible. Okay, that is just not possible, guys. Are you guys are able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Oh, just as I've already written right over here, like I said, Python. Yes, R is just a language for statistics, not for data analytics. Okay, for data analytics, the hardcore language that you have to start off with is Python itself. Okay. Okay, so let's explore further what to study in data algorithms and competitive programming. So for example, if you want to start off your journey in C++ and Java and you haven't done that already, okay, so like you haven't started with either C++ or with Java. So I have a particular, I think so, playlist that we have updated for you guys. So let me show it to you guys right over here. So let me find it for you guys. So we have 2 playlists that we have set it up for you guys. One is the Java playlist, as you are able to see right over here. Okay, so we have done it for free. You guys can go ahead and watch the entire thing. Okay, and we have started. So like I said, every single program that we have is never having any kind of prerequisites. You can, if you are able to understand my English, then you will be able to understand their English as well. This is a particular like playlist that has been created by a person from HCL. Okay, she has been working in HCL for a very long period of time. They go through the entire classes for free. Okay, learn all the concepts that are there in Java from the very beginning to the most advanced level. Okay, so you can choose, if you are choosing Java, of course you can choose it from here. If you want to learn C++, so we have a playlist for that as well, I guess. Okay, so here is a playlist for C++. So right over here, we have one particular video. Of course, the playlist is always there, but it's one video of 5.23 hours, as you're able to see. You could go through the entire C++ video. It has been made by two people from Barclays and Cisco. So you will be able to go through the entire stuff and you'll be able to learn C++ from its absolute scratch, that is absolute beginning level, the most advanced level. So all the concepts related to the language, reference variables, comments, data types and operators, loops, functions, arrays, strings, pointers, dynamic memory allocation, pointer arithmetic, call by reference, every single thing that you can think of, okay, to the very advanced level, okay, virtual functions, templates, smart pointers, anything and everything that you need for getting started with data structures, algorithms and computer programming has already been provided on our YouTube channel. So you can definitely go ahead with this. Okay, is Java good for development? See, not right now. Again, right now focus upon what has the most number of jobs. See, this is a game of chance. This is a game of probability, statistics. If you are not having an analytical brain, you are not, I think so, you are not very suitable for becoming a software engineer, according to me. Okay, software engineers need to be as analytical as possible at the end of the day. So what increases my probability of getting a job? First, the number of people knowing that should be less, or if they know that, it should be easier to get to know a little bit more than them. Okay, the second thing, the number of jobs in the entire market should be huge. And the only place currently in development are just two in India. I'm talking about in India right now: full stack web development and data analyst. These are the two jobs in India right now that have the most number of jobs available with the least amount of good skilled people. So that is what I'm trying to make you guys understand. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Along with that, the next month we are going to have one boot camp where 7 days where we are going to learn Python in its entirety. So we will be learning data types and operators, control flow, functions, scripting in Python. So all these different things we'll be learning about Python. So that is a bootcamp that we'll be doing next. But so if you want to learn Python as well, you are most welcome in our bootcamp, and we'll definitely learn that language as well. So that is what we are currently doing as of this particular point of time. Okay, so at least start your journey from right over here. The rest is of course up to you. But what about the rest of the stuff, guys? Okay, what are the different things that you need to study in data structures and algorithms? What is a good platform that you are able to do that as well? So let's see this. Let's go to full stack web development. There is compulsory to go for CP and DSA for going into MNCs like Google, Microsoft, or we can go in them with a depth knowledge of development only. Ritik, it's just impossible. So I'll just give you a very quick example as well. So how many of you have heard about Brew? What is the, just let me search for it. Mac Home Brew. How many of you guys know about this particular software, Homebrew? How many of you guys know about this particular software, Homebrew? If anybody has ever used like an iOS device or a MacBook actually for development, okay, do you guys have any knowledge about Homebrew, guys? Please do let me know. Do you guys have any knowledge about Homebrew? Please do let me know. Homebrew. Okay, so I will just explain it to you guys. Any developer, any fucking developer from across the world on the planet of our earth, if he is using a MacBook, for development purposes, He cannot live without this particular software. His day will start by first running this software, and his day will end by ending this particular software itself. And I'm not talking about like it works in the background or something like that. He has to fucking open this shit up and use it every single day. So you are easily able to understand how important homebrew is. Am I right? Are you guys able to understand how important homebrew is? Because most of the big companies, Google, Microsoft, Atlassian, Amazon, give Macs to their employees, all their employees. So how important homebrew is? Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know. This is the founder. Okay, the person on the right hand side right over here, the person on the right hand side, his name is Max Howell. Okay, his name is Max Howell. The person on the right hand side, his name is Max Howell, and he is the creator, okay, of homebrew. Just giving you an example right over here. This is the person using whose software the entire fucking world is running, and I'm talking about they have created this particular software for a very long period of time. Okay, it has been years since he has created this particular software. He started applying to different companies just to see like, will they take me in or not? Okay, will they take me in or not? So he applied to Google. Google gives MacBooks to every single of their employees to use, and they use homebrew on it. He came to their interviews. He gave the interview. The question that was asked to him was this is this exact tweet. 90% of our engineers, so he like quoted this, use your software, that is homebrew, but you can't invert a binary tree on a whiteboard, so fuck off. So what happened is, in the interview, the interviewers asked him to invert a binary tree on a whiteboard. He tried to do it, but he failed. So this is a data structures and algorithms question. Like I said, the interview, first round of interview, the DSA round, he was not able to do it. He failed right over there. The creator of homebrew, the software that every single Google employee uses, he had created it, and Google rejected him. So even though he's the biggest, like big ass in the entire like industry as a developer, but because he failed at data structures and algorithms, he did get a job at Google. And that is the harsh reality that we live in. You could be amazing at Vedic mathematics. You could be amazing with numbers. You could be Ramanujam for God's sake. But you will never be able to get into IIT or NIT. Why is that the case? Because this is India. This is how the world works. You have to live in this particular system itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? So Vaibhavi Patil has asked, what actually work DevTown do? Means it provides certified courses and also helps people to get employed. But what to do to get into DevTown to get placed? Please reply. Maybe we will be answering your question. Don't worry about it. But first, I told you such an amazing like story. Like, dude, like, are you guys able to understand like what is the kind of world that we live in? And see, I always believe in one factor. It's great to assume that you are the unique one, you are the hero of the story itself, you are the one who's going to change the world, and phalana dhimkana and whatever the fuck somebody has put it in your mind itself. But that is not the case. The reality of the world is that everybody needs to live in it. You can do whatever you want to do. Maybe it's great that maybe you are able to change the entire world and you are able to do some shit and you are going against the current and you are still winning. But were you able to do that up till now? Did you not prepare? Sorry, that should be the main question. Did not prepare for IIT, JEE mains and advanced, still got AIR 1 and went to first IIT Bombay, then rejected it and then went to MIT or fucking like not Manipal Institute of Technology, Massachusetts or Stanford or Harvard or fucking any place. You didn't do that. that means we are ordinary. We have to live in the bounds that we are at. Like, yes, we can enjoy some of our life, but this is what is happening, guys. This is the fact. I'm showing you a mirror, and that is my job. Just look at your face, understand it, because you guys are flying too high, need to cut off your like fairy tales and just focus on what is happening in front of you. Okay? Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So, see, many people are asking me this particular question, like how DevTown places like 1,000 students every month. So we have our partnership with 90 different colleges that we have. And with these 90 different colleges, we select 10 students from each college every single month. We train them for 3 months duration. And once their training is completed, there are 3 ways of in which we offer them placements. First, we have our partnership with 36 different companies. They give us a code that, okay, I will be hiring 5. So Google said that we will be hiring 5 students from you this month. We tried our best. We provided them with some 9 people. They selected 7 out of it. Right now, all the 7 are placed in Google at a package of 60 lakhs per annum. Microsoft said that we will be hiring just like 5 people from you. We provided them 12. They hired 9 from us at 48 lakhs per annum. Mike, there's just so many different companies that hired from us. So we have our partnerships with these companies: Amazon, Samsung, Jio, Flipkart, Oracle, Barclays, Walmart, Fidelity, Deutsche Bank, Cognizant, CasePoint, TCS, Infosys, Qatar. We are having Larsen and Toubro, Deloitte, Adani, ZS, Harman, PwC. So we have our partnership with these companies, and they directly like take in students from us. The second way in which we provide placements to these students is through their instructors. So if you have ever seen our instructors itself, these are the instructors that are there at our company. We have people Aradhakan from Google, Dipen Ghoshal from Amazon, Google. We are having Ritik Kumar, who teaches the data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. So he is world top 100 on CodeChef, world top 100. And 104 on lead code in the entire world, not in India. And is currently working at Google. We have Sahil Rahman from HP Porsche. We have Khushbu Daniel from McKinsey & Company, Morgan Stanley, American Express, Google, Goldman Sachs. We have Oracle, Cisco, Sony, TensorFlow. We have Goldman Sachs again. We have Microsoft. We have so many, and me from Jio as well as Google as well. So we have so many different instructors that are there that teaches you every single day. So for example, if some of the students are doing well in the class itself, we directly refer them through our connections, through our friends, through ourselves with different companies. So that is how we are able to achieve some more placements. And the third one is through our placement portal. So you can just go there, companies will be posting right over there, you can apply from it, and you can get selected into different companies. So another question that many people ask is like, see, not everyone understands that, okay, whether I'm interested towards full stack or data science. Neither did I. Okay, for a very long period of time, for 3 years, I spent my time switching from one company to another, thinking like, what is happening with me? That's fine. Okay, you don't need to love what you do. Just run behind the money, you will be able to achieve anything. Okay, that is how the world works at the end. So what my suggestion to you would be, if you are planning ki like, okay, whether should I choose full stack or data science? If you are from a third tier college, I think so my preference would be full stack web development. It is easier to get a placement in that with an average salary that is higher. Okay, when it comes to third tier colleges itself. I'm just talking about third tier colleges. The average placement that we were able to get was 13.3 lakhs per annum for full stack web development. And for third tier colleges, that is great. Okay, because in data science, big companies are not going to hire you. Okay, that is a fact. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm not trying to make anything look false or something like that. This is a fact. Okay, in data science, if you are from tier 1 or tier 2 college, okay, from whatever branch that you are, I don't care about it. Okay, if you are from tier 1 or tier 2 college, then my suggestion would be go with data science. because for your colleges, these companies are paying a lot more for data science people. Although the average placement is a bit less, 12.7 lakhs per annum in data science, but for tier 1 and tier 2 colleges, the highest placements that were given, for example, in Google, out of the 7 people that were placed, 5 were from data science and 2 were for full stack. Both of the full stack people was from tier 3 colleges itself, from chemical. But all 5 of the data science people were from your tier 1 and tier 2 colleges itself. So that is something that I've seen. That is a fact. Okay, there's no discrimination or something that I am trying to tell you guys about, but this is a fact that I've given to you guys. So between full stack or data science, if you're from third tier or from like some like commerce or BCA, BSc, MSc, MCA, go with full stack web development. If you're from tier 1 or tier 2, go with data science. That's a fact. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So every month, like I said, for those 90 to into 10, that is just 900 students, we have a batch of 120 students that we take in every single month. 120 students, 2 batches we are able to take. Okay, 60. Okay, we are able to take 120 students at once, and we have 1 batch for them. Just 1 batch for them. Nothing more and nothing less. But like I said, this batch is extremely exclusive. These partnerships that we have with our colleges, the colleges compensate us for our instructors, and the companies also give us some amount of money so that we are able to keep on conducting the boot camps and everything. That is how we function as a community itself. But for these 120 students that we have a separate training program. Okay, for the training program is exceptionally simple actually. So for example, for full stack web development, we start with C++ or Java. So we give you a choice. If you want to learn C++, you can choose C++. If you want to choose Java, choose Java. First, we'll teach you C++ and Java itself. Then we'll teach you all these different topics in both data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming. So for example, we will give you an option that, see, whatever the fuck happens, we don't care about it. At the end, the lowest point, we want you guys to get placed into Amazon. That is our aim. Like, kuch bhi ho jaye, at the end, we want to make sure that at least you are able to get into Amazon itself. And there's a trick to that. Amazon asks its questions directly from lead code. It will not even change things from lead code itself. But there are 2000 questions on lead code. How are you going to make sure that you are able to solve all the 2000 questions? So for that, we make sure that we have the entire program, okay, for data structure, algorithms, and competitive programming. There are 860 questions. All the 860 questions that are there, we have made sure that it is from lead code. So that at the end, whatever happens, your practice is there, you have understood the topics properly, but you are able to actually get into at least Amazon. So that is how we train you guys, okay? That is how we train you guys right over here. So introduction to programming in C++ or Java, depending upon whatever you want. Okay, mathematics, bit manipulation, recursion, arrays, searching, sorting, matrix, hashing, strings, linked lists, stacks, queues, dequeues, trees, BST, heap, graph, greedy algorithms, backtracking, dynamic programming, trie, segment, and binary index trees, disjoint sets. These are all the different topics that you need to learn in data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. Are you guys able to understand this or not? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this or not? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. Okay, LeetCode is one of the platforms, a free platform that is available for you guys to practice your data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming skills. Okay, so that is one of the best platforms that are there. The second platform that I will suggest you guys is CodeShift. That is again a free platform that you can use to practice your competitive programming. I will strongly suggest you guys against from using platforms like HackerEarth and HackerRank if you guys have been using that, because they give you a false sense of entitlement that you know shit when you don't know anything. Okay, it's like way too easy questions. It is never going to be asked in any of the interviews itself. So please do not use such type of platforms. Focus upon some of the existing, like having credible platforms itself, like LeetCode and CodeShift. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So how much is your salary? So I can buy one BMW every year. That is how much is my salary is. My favorite BMW X4 every year. So yeah. But I will not be buying that at any point of time. I'm living in Bangalore. I will get fucked up. My car will get fucked up if I'm buying it. Okay. So let's move on. Once the entire data structure algorithms and computer programming is done, along with the same, you'll be having classes on full stack web development. We'll be starting from the extreme, like easy end itself: HTTP, HTTPS, HTML, CSS, GitHub, version control, responsive design with CSS, box and grid layout, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap CSS, and JavaScript. This is what I call as basics of web development. Okay, this is what I call as basics of web development. Okay, after that you will be learning React.js. Okay, that is your front end web development. Okay, we will be teaching you guys React component lifecycle methods, React functional components, Webpack, third party components, styling in React, routing in React, React hooks, state management in React with Redux, and connecting to backend. So that is your framework of choice in front end. The framework of choice in backend is your MERN stack. Okay, that is MongoDB, Express, and Node.js. So you will be using Node.js, Express, microservice architecture with Node and Express, integrating with MongoDB. Okay, you're having validation and error handling, building RESTful APIs with Node, Express, and MongoDB, as well as authentication and security. Okay, so this is what you need to learn at the backend web development, guys. Once you have done with backend web development, then you need to proceed further with DevOps and cloud computing. In cloud computing, go with AWS. So we teach AWS itself. We focus upon Docker and Kubernetes, automating with CI/CD, as well as we focus upon Kubernetes as well. So this is very important, guys. Okay, this is very important at any point of time. Okay, are you guys able to understand up till here? Please do let me know. These are all the different technologies that you have to worry about. Now when it comes to projects, I saw many of you asking about projects itself. What kind of project should you be working on? See, simple projects if you're working on, like portfolio website or like food app or something like that, everybody's making it. Everybody is doing the exact same thing. Okay, do not be dumb. You need to stand out from the rest of the crowd to get into the notice period itself. Okay, focus upon projects that have a real world implementation. Okay, focus upon a project that has a real world implementation itself. For example, let's say that we work on projects like Book My Show clone. See, the exact same Book My Show app that you use as of this particular point of time, we work on the front end and the back end of the exact same application using the MERN stack. Then we have the Zomato application. So the exact same Zomato app that you use, we build the exact same thing in MERN stack, deploy it on AWS for everybody to use DevOps to make sure that even millions of users are coming up to your platform. They are able to use it simultaneously and your app will never crash. Using DevOps to make sure that you have a entire proper setup for production to deployment that you have done, so that your product, okay, companies, what do companies want? Companies want a particular person who is able to take one idea and convert it into a product. Okay, and that is what we want you guys to focus upon in projects as well. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. In which company you are right now? So I'm in Fastnell, but I'm planning to change my company. I think so. I've answered this almost 2-3 different times today. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So that is how you need to focus upon your studies. Every single day you need to devote at least 3-4 hours of your time. Okay, it's easy to get into these companies, guys. It's easy to get into these companies. So just focus upon it. So in our program, like I said, for those students who are interested to join the program itself, like I said, we only take up 120 students every month. This month we have already taken up the number of students that we need. The next batch that we are having is from the next month itself. We got almost 90 students this month, so we cannot take in any more students right now. So next month we will be starting from the 1st of October, I guess, the new batch. So it's of 3 to 4 months period that we'll be having the classes for. The all the classes will be live on Zoom. So we want you guys to come up to Zoom every single day in the evening after 7 o'clock. After 7 o'clock, the classes will be there in the evening every single day for 2 hours. After that, you'll be having a doubt session with your instructor where you can ask the questions 101 from the instructor themselves. The classes will be live on Zoom. The instructors will be there. You can ask your questions and everything. After the class is over, you will be providing the recordings of these classes as well. So, for example, you will be having the recordings of the live classes that will be given to you with lifetime access, so that if you want to learn about it or revise something at any point of time, you are able to do so. Okay. The next particular thing is we prepare you guys in interview preparation, resume building, GitHub, and LinkedIn preparation, because we need to make sure that when these companies are coming in, okay, we are able to make you guys like prepared enough so that you are able to give these interviews. Because see, for us, our relationship with these companies is very important. We need to make sure that you guys are primed up, so that when we are giving it to you guys on a golden platter, they're just picking you up and eating you up and taking you away. That is what we want at any point of time. We have students from first year, second year, third year, fourth year. We have students from CSE, IT, electrical, civil, mechanical, BSc, BCA, MCA, maritime engineering, merchant navy joining us from all across the world. We have students from Spain, we have students from US, UK, we have students from India, we have students from Pakistan, we have students from Nepal, Bangladesh. We have students even joining us from Russia as well. Okay, that was a joke. That was an internal joke. Russia, we don't have any students right now. But yeah, we have students from Africa that are joining us right over there. So this is the entire thing. Okay. At the end of the program, we will be giving you guys with a certificate of like completion of an internship for 3 months or 4 months, depending upon what was the duration, a letter of recommendation that will be signed by us, so that you guys are able to like submit it to your college as well as your summer internship or whatever you want to submit it as your experience letter. You can put up all these different stuff on your resumes as well, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So that is the entire thing, guys. That is the entire thing. Okay. So of course, at the end of the entire program, for example, you have taken up the full stack web development program. We give you guys the class recordings for the data science program, as well as the cybersecurity program, that is the ethical hacking program as well, because we don't want you guys to waste money at any point of time. Money is very important. That is the reason why the same thing, okay, let me just show it to you guys. The same thing is being offered by Scalar, Scalar Academy. You must have heard about it. I have also seen a lot of different ads for it. The cost of the Scalar Academy program, if I am able to get the cost from their website, let me show it to you guys. Cost of the Scalar Academy program, I think so I had seen it right over here. It's almost 3 lakh rupees. Okay, I will just let you guys know. The cost is almost 3 lakh rupees. Okay, so Scalar cost. Okay. The cost is almost 2.5 lakh rupees. That is the cost of the entire program. That is a huge amount of money, guys. Even if I'm looking at some other websites, when I was in college, I used to look at these websites. I used to think that, dude, like it's equivalent to my college tuition. And I didn't want that. That is the reason why we founded DevTown, a non-profit organization that works just so that you guys are able to get a platform where you are able to learn from the best that is you are aiming for in a very affordable manner possible. And that is the reason why the cost of the program is just enough so that we are able to pay the GST as well as the instructors, because a particular person from Google isn't going to come up to the class every single day for 2 hours without getting paid. And see, even though they are my friends, I can spend my time because I love teaching and I don't get any of it, but these guys won't be given that particular point of time. The fees of the entire program for the 3.5 months program is 7.5 7,500 rupees, including GST, which you can pay on a monthly basis as well, because we are able to understand that what you guys are going through. So that is the fees of the entire program. So 2.5 lakh rupees at one side, the exact same syllabus, the exact same mentors, the exact same timings as well. Just that Scalar has the classes on alternate days. Okay, for 6 months, we have the classes every single day for 3 months. So that's the only difference between us. One side it's 2.5 lakh rupees, the other side it's 7.5 thousand rupees. That is 7,500 rupees for the entire 3 months, not monthly, the entire 3 months. But yes, you can pay it on a monthly basis as well. Okay, depending upon by 3. So 7,500 divided by 3 is 2.5. Okay, so 2.5 thousand, like that is 2,500 rupees per month. So whatever is like your preference, that is totally up to you. So you can either pay 2,500 rupees per month or 7,500 rupees directly. That's up to you guys. But we don't take in any student in. If you're going on our website right now, you will be able to see that the cost of the program is shown as 10,000 rupees. Okay, if you go to our website, you will be able to see that any of our program, the cost shows as 10,000 rupees right over here. And if you're going to pay, it won't even accept your payment as well, because we don't want you guys to like just pay without even thinking. Okay, we don't want you guys to 7.5 guys. So 7.5 divided by 3 is, I think so, 2.5 itself. Yeah, 2.5. What the fuck is your English maths, man? Like my maths is working fine, even though I'm like having all fever and everything right now, but it's totally fine. So that is the point, that we only take up those students who are interested. Okay, because see, the program is very rigorous. We will be like pushing you very hard through the entire 3.5 months. And because we need results at the end, we need to show these companies that we are training the best students possible. The entire program costs 7,500 rupees. That includes the GST as well as the mentors fees. These are the only two things that we charge from you, because a particular person from Google isn't going to come and teach you guys for free for 2 hours every single day, preparing you for interviews, making sure that you are getting placements as well. So that is how we are playing about it. If you guys are interested in the same, please do let me know, so that I'm able to get an idea about how many guys are interested, and on the basis of that, like, we'll be deciding whether we require a batch next month or not. Please do let me know, guys. If you guys are interested, then please do let me know. The cost of the program is 7,500 rupees across 3 months. So you can pay it on a monthly basis. You can pay 2,500 rupees every single day, so every single month. Okay, that is totally up to you. Can you guys let me know if you are interested in the same, because according to the same itself, I will be like thinking whether we need a batch in the next month or not, because we will have to get the instructor ready, prepped up, and get started with the class as well. So those guys who are interested in the same, okay, please do message me on my WhatsApp number. I'm giving you guys my WhatsApp number. Either me or someone from my team. Okay, this is not my WhatsApp number. This is like the DevTown's business WhatsApp number itself. So either somebody from my team or me personally. Okay, you will never be able to identify whether I'm there or not, because I never want you guys to know about it. But either me or somebody from my team will always be there, okay, to help you guys out. So the current job assistance that we are currently giving is 98.8%. That is the current that we are giving right now. That is the previous result that we were able to achieve. But yeah. Let me check up the link. I think so the link hasn't been given to me properly. Okay, so I think so this should be working right now. I've shared my WhatsApp number in the live chat. Okay, you guys can contact me directly. I have placed it up right over there. I pinned it up as well. Those guys who are interested, only those guys message me on WhatsApp, okay? Because either me or somebody from my team will first talk to you, understand what your problem is, how you are going to go further with it if you want, and whether it should be like worthy for you or not. Because see, we have students joining us from first year, second year, third year, fourth year. My suggestion is start as early as possible, okay? Because the more early that you are able to start, we'll be able to get you in touch with more number of companies as well. Okay, we can get you some internships, and like for example, some of our students are currently interning with Microsoft, some of them are currently interning with Amazon as well, some of them are currently interning with Geo at my previous company. So the point is, as soon as you are able to take up the initiative, so it's all about your hard work. You have to decide whether you want to do Matargasti in college. Okay, you don't want to take my word seriously. If you do want to do it on your own, that's totally fine. But think about it. If you want to do like go out with your friends, party all the time, and then end up with a shitty job that is going to pay like 3 lakh rupees an entire year, and then rub your asses off for the next like 20 years to get a decent like amount of money for your maybe your wife or for your relationship or something like that. If that is the kind of life that you want, where you are enjoying these 4 years on your father's money and then spending the next 20 like crying your butts off, that is the kind of life that you want, or you want a life where you're earning 3 lakh rupees every single month. See, it's not. See, I wasted a lot of time in college, okay, on friends and everything. I stopped that. I started studying. I got into a good company. I got a great placement. It's not that I'm not enjoying my life right now. I'm enjoying my life. I have great friends from great companies. I have people. I have friends in Google. I have friends in Facebook. I have friends in LinkedIn, Microsoft, Amazon. Everywhere I'm having friends, and these are great people as well. The only thing that you need to worry about is what you want to achieve in your life. Do you want to be a puny person, or do you want to really be somebody who is able to make a change in your own life at the end? Okay, the only prerequisite for the program is just one thing: whether you are able to understand my English or not. Like I've already said, for our training programs as well, everything else from the programming language to programming in general to the everything else from the technology to the project will be done in the class by the instructor. What you have to do is you have to just make sure that you are able to understand me, focus upon the class, revise it after the class, work on the project, come to the doubt session, ask your doubts, then again revise, and that is all that you have to do. That is the thing. If you are able to do this, I'm guaranteeing that you will be able to get into any of the companies that you want, because we have made sure that you're getting enough opportunities from our partnerships to our teachers bringing in their own friends and themselves as referrals, as well as our portal. There are enough, more than enough like placements that we will be able to provide to you guys. The only thing that you guys need to focus upon is whether you want this or not. Okay, like I've already said to you guys, the cost of the program is 7,500 for the entire duration of the program. If you guys are interested in the same, you can message me on my WhatsApp number that we have provided to you guys right over here. Whatever passed out student is safe to go, whatever passed out students. So yes, if you are a passed out student, you can definitely take up right over here. The training program is for data science as well as full stack web development. So we only have two programs right now, so data science as well as full stack web development. We don't have any other, because like I said, our aim is to get you guys placed. Otherwise we would have like 40 different courses to choose from, but that is not our aim. Our aim is to make sure that you guys are able to get placed. So that is the reason why we have made sure that we our like whatever highest number of jobs are there, whatever our sources were able to get in touch with these companies and provide you with the best jobs opportunities that are there. So we have made sure that that is there with this particular program. Okay, so if you guys want, you can definitely contact me on the live chat. I've already pinned up my WhatsApp number. Just send a hi right over there if you want to contact or something like that, and we will definitely help you guys out with any kinds of problems that you are having. Okay, so yes, you can pay the fees in installments as well. That is on a monthly basis, so that is also of no issues at any point of time. Okay, So if you guys want, we have our program that is going to start from the October itself. Whatever questions that you are having at any point of time, if you're having any doubts, any concerns related to the program, you can directly contact our like WhatsApp number that I've already put up in the live chat, and we will definitely be able to help you guys out. So there's no last date of registrations. We only have 120 seats. As soon as it is over, we'll stop with the registrations itself. Okay, because we don't have enough time. Okay, we don't have enough time itself. So that is the reason why once 120 seats are over, it's first come first basis. That is the reason why we first talk to you to understand whether you are a right fit for the program or not. If you are, then that's fine. We'll continue with you guys. And as soon as 120 seats are over, we will not be taking up anybody in. Yes, you can try again the next month, but we don't take in everybody in that particular time itself. Okay. Actually, it's a lot of seats, Sevant, because we have to cater to the 90 colleges as well. So for us, it is like 1,000 seats that are there. That is the reason why. For like you guys, we are keeping it as less as possible because we need to cater it to the colleges themselves. Okay, so we take their best students and we train them to these companies and then we launch them off. That is the reason why you are feeling like that. But 120 every month intake is something that we can manage. That is the reason why. And you guys are always our first priority. Okay, like these guys who get into the program, that is the reason why we give all our time to them, whatever doubts they are having, whatever concerns they are having. And in the future as well, we will continue doing that because we want to make sure that you guys are getting pleased. So let's see how that happens. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow, guys, once again at 7 o'clock, and we'll continue with advanced CSS that is left right now. So once it is done, grid and box layout as well as advanced CSS, I think so it will be completed by tomorrow. Okay, so let us do that and let's see what will happen after that. Okay. So whoever is having any kind of doubts or anything like that, you can approach me or my team on the WhatsApp number down in the description of the video itself, and we'll definitely be there to help you guys out. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so at any point of time, if you guys feel that you want to talk to me or talk to my team about any doubts that you are having related to the program itself, we'll help you guys out. We have provided the link for the program to you guys on the live chat as well. Okay, there is I'm not very sure whether there will be a class tomorrow or not, but according to me, there will be a class tomorrow as well. Okay, so do not worry about it. I think so I should be able to take up the class if I'm feeling good. Okay, so we'll make sure that we'll be able to do that, and we'll continue with that itself, guys. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll meet tomorrow at 7. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Again, if you guys want to enroll into the program, you can definitely like reach out to us on the WhatsApp link that has been provided to you guys on the live chat. Okay, so that you can do. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you.